everyone, this is Elise. I have a show for you today, and basically it's not even a show. It's going to be some inquiries on how do I get started on my projects, meaning what inspired me to do my projects. You know, everybody just think wham, bam, we go right into it, but you have to sometimes think about it. And you know, so I just go, before I start anything, I go for what I love. Okay, I have a lot of things that I love, so then I sprinkle them down and say, okay, what can I do to catch my audience and for them to be inspired of something they want to do? Because remember, this page is for you, and this video is for you from the YouTube, and I want to help inspire people to do projects that they would never dream to do. And I think this is a good platform for everybody can just choose what they want to do, because you're the boss of what you want to do in this episode. Okay, so if you can subscribe, like, and comment, because comments will really be nice. I want to thank the person that did the last comment on one of my videos. Thank you so much. And I believe her name is Gail, but she just left her email. But hey, it's a comment. Yes. And I can hear the trains in the background. You hear it, everyone? What a time to hear the trains. I really picked a time for when the trains come through the town, okay? But anyway, back to what I'm doing this show on. This is supposed to be inspiration. I do a lot of embroideries, and I even buy embroideries of other people, but sometimes I like to do my own thing. And that's why I'm saying, when you come on this, you is the boss of your creativity, which is you the boss of mixed media, because you can mix it up, because we just not doing embroidery, we doing painting, we doing adding textiles to different textiles and fabrics. So you know, you can just create what you want. So back to Under the Sea, I have a book that I got from one of the Goodwills. I'm not sure what Goodwill, so I'm just going to say a Goodwill, thrift store, however you want to say it. And I always get inspiration from the thrift stores or used books, or I always get it from even objects that I wear. I was like, oh, that'd be so nice to add to my embroidery or add to my art. And I have so many things I can do with different textiles and different fabrics and different threads, color, and everything. But I bought this book, which is a big book, and it is The Deep. And I got this at the believe it or not, at the Goodwill, or should I say one of the thrift stores. I only paid $4, and that's another thing. When you go and get used stuff, you don't have to pay a lot of money for it, because you really will look for something that inspires you to do your creativity, and it will just do what you want. You just look at it, and this is what inspired me to do Under the Sea. And not only that, I have a fish aquarium in my house. I love tropical fish, and I love the colors that they have, vibrant colors, and I love it's so vibrant. And with our embroidery floss, it's on the same order. So I have this book, which I sometimes look with my grandsons, but I have inspired, the book is so big, a lot of information to color, because sometimes you can say, okay, I want to do this embroidery. How would I start off first? So what I did, isn't this blue is awesome? As that's a beginning right there. This blue, okay, this is like something that you really want to use under the sea, that nice beautiful blue. So, and I said, oh my goodness, this book is awesome. It gives me inspiration. Like even this right here, if you do embroidery, can you imagine this if you do just nothing but blue, and you have the light, the dark, and then you have that vision of a sun going down into the water. You know, can you imagine doing that and drawing this and making this embroidery? And it would be so nice. So you can get a lot of inspiration from books. And I believe that a lot of people do look at different shows and everything, and that will give you inspiration too. So I've been looking through my book. I'm going to show you another thing that inspired me to do Under the Sea. And it's this, the colors that really inspired me. So I wanted to tell you this before I start showing you the threads, that you can just get a book or a magazine and just go with the flow. And the angelfish. Look at this. The book is so big. See how the colors in the angelfish? Let me get the shadow. See? All these vibrant colors. All of this to inspire you with that deep yellow and that deep blue. It just inspires you to the colors that you want to do. Or, you know, to give you, and if you don't know color schemes and you want to know what can go well with each other, a book, any book with color, use whatever attracts your attention, you know right away that that's a good color scheme. So just go and you don't have to be inspired by doing expensive things. Like this is just black and white and gray. Look at this. This is right here. See the black, white, and gray there? That will inspire me. Who would ever think just that three colors will blend together under the sea, which a lot of our tropical fishes that color black. But let me show you. There's so many nice pictures in here that you can go wild and really go crazy over. And sometimes you'd be like, oh, what color will go with this or what color will go with that. But the basic natural colors, and I seen this, you won't believe, this turquoise blue light and this orange. Who would ever think? Isn't that nice? So you can just go and just get a book. It don't have to be this big though. But I couldn't resist this. This was only $4.99. And just go. Look at the well there. Just go and see all the colors there, all the vibrant colors and the different shades of blue and orange and all that. It inspired me to do Under the Sea, and that's what I'm bringing to you as I'm doing this journey with you, so you can do what you want to do with your Under the Sea and your journey. And if you are doing this, or you just looking at this to see how far you can look and see if you want to do it, trust me, once you keep looking, you're going to want to do it. Especially if you are already into embroidery. You're like, okay, I don't have to do what other people tell me to do. I do what I want. And so that's why I am really pushing this channel, because some people are so scared to do things. If you don't go out your comfort zone, you will never ever try it. So I hope I inspired a lot of people to just go ahead and do it. I mean, what you got to lose? If you don't like it, you can just toss it and try it again. Like we always teach our children and our grandchildren, you never know unless you try it. And so I'm telling you out there, you never know unless you try it. So with that said, now we're going to go back to Under the Sea. I believe this might be my part 4 added to the part 3, because we're going to do the French knots. I already did, so I'm going to show you how to do the rocks. We are going to adventure on how to do 3D rocks. We're going to do the rest of the tropical fish, and I'm going to show you how did I finish my plants on this side. Remember, we started with the seaweed plants, and it was blue, and I put a touch of orange and brown on it. It made it look so nice. And then don't forget, I did the sequence around the other coral plant that I made my vision of with the beads. So we're going to now get into this and do it. And like I said, you can watch me do it, and then maybe I can inspire you to do it on your own, and you will love it, okay? You will love it. Once you start doing this, you will love it. So, if you can, just think of all the things in your mind that you can do with different colors. And like I said, if you don't know your color scheme, just get a book or a magazine and look at the colors. Even the colors behind me, the flowers, even you just look at anything and it tells you what colors correspond and join together. Okay? You don't have to worry. And even if you don't feel like doing these colors or doing any, do what inspire you. No one has no round of ribbon of what you want to do. You just do it, okay? So let's go back to the project in hand, okay? Oh, and subscribe, like, and comment. I would love to hear your comments on this one, because this one, I'm out of my comfort zone too. I am doing this for the first time. I never did Under the Sea. That's why I'm doing before I do stuff, I do it before I show you, to make sure that it's okay and that it'll look okay. And you can tell me what you think. Alright, let's do this, guys. Let's go under the sea. Hi. Okay, I am at my desk. Okay. And I'm not at my desk. I'm at my creative table. Okay, this is called creation. But anyway, now once you have your insight of what you want to do, you want an inspiration on what you want to do, you have to get all them things together. And I got stuff together, because right now I'm getting ready to do, we are going to do now the rest of the Under the Sea. So I said I want to get all my equipment, all the stuff that I'm gonna be involved with. I had put them together, so I don't have to try to figure out where's this, where's that. So before you start a project, always set your colors, all your fabrics, your novelties, all of that, all together. Set it up, because if you don't, you will lose that inspiration, and then you'll be like, I remember I said that, and then I wonder what happened. And it's possible something that you thought of earlier, and if you don't plan it and put it down on a piece of paper or put it in front of you, you will forget it. So with that said, I am here to help you figure this out without trying to, what you going to do next, what you going to do next. No, that's not it. You have to get all this together before you even start. And you know what? This is what I should have did that first episode. I had everything figured out for me, but I didn't show you guys. And in order for you to do a project, you had to have all your threads and your floss, your needles, your colors, your everything, your beads, your sequins, everything, all sitting in front of you that you can just go grab and do. Now I know that if you see me grab and do, but I didn't describe it to the guys, because they're like, okay, she got all of this, what's next, right? So I went to the dollar store. I'm a dollar store person. I'm sorry, people. I love the dollar store. I'm not getting nothing right now for the dollar store, but hopefully in the future they'll see me and say, oh, she mentioning us a lot. But anyway, the dollar store, you can get so many things that you can do with your projects. And I can vouch for it, because I believe that the dollar store is well in price on their items. But I like to do a lot of traveling, and I thought I dropped something. I like to travel and just do things. And when I thought of this, I saw this bag at the dollar store. Number one, this can go in my traveling bag that I usually have, and then I can have all of my my threads and my needles and everything in this clear, so it won't be nothing said at the airport. They can see that this is a case that you can use for your embroidery. This is so awesome. I have an embroidery bag, but sometimes I don't like to carry that because you never know if you'll be questioning because it's not clear. But when it comes down to scissors and needles and all of that, it should be in a clear visual for everybody to see. And another thing too, when I go to do my embroidery, if I had to fly, I never carry whole scissors. I always get my snips, because that's all you really need to just snip the threads, or to snip on your project. You don't want to be carrying something like scissors because that's dangerous and it might be questionable. So in order not to be questioned or somebody saying anything, you be one step ahead of them, because you want to do this, but you want to be on a safety zone too as well. So I wanted to show you this. It's only $1 and I love it. It is so easy and so fantastic. I love it. I couldn't believe this was $1.25. Dollar store is $1.25 now, everybody, so you know. But it's so much room in here, and it's so I was mad because there was only one left. So if you go to the dollar store, hopefully your store might have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or more. But this was the last one. And this is my favorite color too, red. Okay, so enough said about that. Now we're going to do, I'm going to show you the stuff that I have, everything that's situated. But I'm going to show you too that we are really went ahead with this. So I'm going to bring my camera down, or should I say my pad down, and let you see all the work I did so far on this. And I'm going to show you that I did some stones, which is in 3D. I'm going to show you how to make these, because this will be awesome to put on your under the sea. And these are like little pebble rocks, and they came out nice. So I'm going to show you how to make this. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. And I got this fabric. Let me show you. And guess what? It's like a seashell, but guess what? It has the black lines. So I'm going to show you how to do this with a outline stitch. So that'd be good, or back stitch. But anyway, it's going to be some kind of outline stitch. Okay. And we're going to just do it. So with that said, let's go on with the next thing. Okay, now I'm going to remember at the last video I was doing the French knot on the coral reef, and here we go. And I added like stitches, which is basically a regular straight stitch at the end. So that was awesome, because then remember we did the sequence already, and I put the beadwork to it. So with that said, and then over here I did the coral with the stars and the little buttons and then make it puffy, and then I added these embellishments over on the edge here for it to look nice. So now today we are going to do I made stones. And I'm going to show you, because we're going to make stones, 3D stones. I'm going to show you how to make the stones, and then I'm going to show you how, because this right here already has the lines, so on this shell, so I'm going to do that as well, okay? But first, we're going to learn how to do, I did these step by step, how to make a 3D stone. And you know what? To help you out with that, I had got this fabric, I believe from, who knows, it was in my stash. So I said, this is perfect, because all I have to do is just stitch around the black, puff it, and then we can put some, okay, let's put that there for a minute. We can go and put that there. And I put the Okay, to have that 3D effect, I put the cotton in the back of it, and then I just sewed it in there. The cotton, if you know, is in the each brown stone, and make it so it can sit up. So that's how I'm going to show you how to do this. So, and I want to cover this whole blue spot with the 3D stones. So I'm going to do that. And I like the seashell here, the seashell, which is oysters or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do enough to cover this whole area here. Okay, and then after we finish that, we're going to work on the school of fishes, and I did that with this embroidery. So let's go with how to make the stones, which is the rocks, or you want to say gravel, either one. We're going to do that first. So you're going to need black floss thread, and just the fabric, and like I said again, cotton balls. So let's do that now. So I have my needle right there, and I'm going to get the floss, which is the black, and actually I'm going to divide this thread. So usually you have to do tapping on the top to break it up. That's what I usually do. See how I break it up? So you can see 3, 3. So you pull it and make sure it's 3. Let me catch that third one. Wait, it's kind of hard, so let's do this. There we go. And you break them up. And for it not to get tangled, you always can do this. A lot of people do this, but see what works best for you. A lot of people have their own little thing going about breaking up the threads, but this is mine. I feel as though this was the easiest task, and I just drop it. But this is how you learn too. When you drop things, you learn how to renew it back in place. Okay, there we go, almost done. And usually if you get your threads together, make sure that is the arm length. Okay, here we go. I made sure it was arm length. Okay, now I'm gonna thread my needle. I'm gonna go a little closer. Okay, then I take the thread, pinch it, take it out, and let's see if I could get lucky with y'all guys today. And I did. Although it broke up a little bit, so I'm gonna try that again. Oh, it actually went through. What? Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Make sure you have all the threads together. No knots, no nothing. Okay. So now, put it in. This is how you learn, guys. You learn from my mistakes, and you can do it. Okay. That's letting you know if I'm doing this, you can do this. And like I said, this is supposed to be fun, so we make it fun. Little stuff like this don't make me stop. I just keep doing it. See, it went through. Okay. Now we're gonna do the quilter's knot, which I always do with y'all guys. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do 4 this time. Bring it up, bring it down to the bottom. If you feel though your tail is too long, you can cut it. Okay, and I think I'm gonna cut mine, so we can do it. Take the snip down the bottom of it, hold it. There we go. Put the extra over there. Voila. Okay. Now, like I said, we're going to make the rocks. So we're going to put this aside. I'm going to make the rocks. Remember, we're going to make the rocks for this part right here. So I'm going to go to the table. I think it will be more easier. I was going to do it on there, but I don't want to confuse everybody. So what we're going to do, I'm going to bring it to my table. So let's do that. Okay, I'm at my work table. Now, what we're going to do It's going to be so much fun because you'd be like creating a rock. But you're making it out of fabric, okay? So let me go close up so you can really see it. There you go. And let me show you the other one that I did. There you go. Don't they really look like rocks? And it's good that the black is in between it, so it makes it awesome, okay? So this is going to be our gravel under our C. So I thread my needle, you already saw that. So we're going to start, I'm going to start in the middle. So what I'm going to do is just a regular basic stitch, and I make sure my needle is long enough so I can just go right in and out before I gather it. So we're going in and out, see what I'm doing? In and out with the needle. And when it gets too see how I'm doing it in and out. So we're going to do like this, in and out. And see how it is doing in and out, in and out. Let me do it in front of you, in and out.